Here we are again, boys.
Yeah, last episode, I think we talked over Nick a little bit too much.
No, we don't have to do that. It's fine. Don't talk about that.
Yeah,
Don't
but
address it.
I mean, if I
It's
listened to the
embarrassing.
podcast, it'd be like, God, no one lets that guy talk, and I'd be annoyed. So I'd want to hear
I'd be
someone
like,
address
"Those
it.
pieces of shit need to shut the fuck up."
Pablo doesn't even listen to it.
I put it on when I masturbate.
He just shows. Yeah.
Yeah, we actually never finished that last episode. You were going to explain how you do multitasking while you masturbate.
Yeah.
But it's not even just when that happens. It's in all aspects of my life. I do multiple things. You know what I mean? Like when I'm
Yeah.
sitting there at work, like listening to music. I'm listening to probably a podcast on my tablet. I'm drawing or writing, and and then I'm like, oh, somebody sneezed. I'm like, bless you. You know what I mean? I just gotta be
Right.
like locked in like several different things.
So if
And
you
then
ever.
I'm taking class in the job.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry.
I suck at multitasking. I suck at tasking.
I just
general,
took a
but-
test.
Like, I can't even do one thing properly. I definitely can't do two.
Yeah. So when you're multitasking while jerking off, so you got like multiple screens. Like one of them's porn, one of them's.
I don't think this should be the opening.
Oh yeah, you're probably right. But we're already in it.
We
We
spent
can.
a lot of time on it last time, but I just mean that
He's shy now.
Options wise.
There's nothing embarrassing about it. I think it's impressive.
I don't
like,
think
I don't
it's-
have the mental
I didn't
bandwidth.
say I was embarrassed. I just mean like I don't know if this is good enough content for somebody to be like, oh, hell yeah, I love us. Thank the God the episode came out again. They're like picking up where they left off. You know what I mean? I don't think-
Yeah.
that's not- I just
Yeah, maybe
I
you're
just
right.
happened to bring it
Yeah,
up.
yeah, and we're beating a dead horse.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A dead horse cock.
Dead horse cock. Yeah.
You
They-
know,
they
that's
sell those.
what's that? Oh, they
That's
sell
not
it.
that
Yeah,
much.
Nick. I know now.
Yeah,
Because of Nick.
I showed David the website where they sell like
like
alien.
a
Nick
Delicacy?
just shows people, just girls at work. He's like, look at this. And it's just
I
like,
don't know how you
here's
have
a dragon dick.
You need to write up.
That's
bro.
not true.
You need to
That's
write
not
you
true,
up, bro.
David. That's not true. You're framing me as
to
if
the
they're
office.
just strange women. They're
They
my.
were asking. They
it's-
were asking
and it's
about
my
what we were
it's
talking
my
about.
friend.
Yeah, it's a close friend.
It's a friend
He's
of
not
mine.
just showing like.
It's not just some random person that we
it's
work
not like
with.
you're
It's a good.
training
Yeah,
a new
it's
girl.
a good friend of mine.
Yeah, no, it was, but
She's also a sick fuck. I don't know what to tell you.
it's just very funny in general to see someone showing a dragon pussy to a girl at work. It's just
Dude, that's funny that you bring up dragon pussies, cause like, Matt brought something up the other day. He's like, what?
Your friend Matt.
Yeah, he was like, he said, what are that? Like, where did they say that? He's like, when you're a sexy ass slut dragon. I was like, what? Sexy ass slut dragon? I was like, that's not a thing. He's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure they said that like in Shrek or something. I was like, I'm pretty sure they
No.
did not say that in
Yeah.
Shrek. And he's like, yeah, not like a sexy slut dragon. I was like, bro, you need to stop saying that, dog.
Sexy slut dragon.
Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about? That's
They have
not
those
Shrek.
now.
But you apparently you brought it up. They
You got to be careful. They do have those now. Have you seen the people doing like body modifications?
yeah.
You can
a little.
install a dragon pussy.
I think you probably can at this point, but I'm saying like they'll
Well,
like
insurance-
all
the
the
insurance pays for
stealth
that?
dragon pussy.
stealth dragon. Pussy.
Like it's a normal girl, and you go in, and you're like, is that fucking scales in there?
Do
Sorry,
you think
I'm-
dragon pussy would be scaly? I
What
don't think so.
constitutes a dragon pussy?
Yeah, I don't actually know.
That's an
We're
interest-
talking about nothing right
That's
now.
an interesting pivot. Yeah, we have nothing good to say right now.
David, say something dark and sad.
Blow our
Actually,
minds.
I'm doing really good right now, so I don't have anything dark and sad.
Yeah, he finally stopped
Oh,
thinking about that
shit.
movie you recommended.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie fucked me up.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
No, it's like one of the best things I've ever.
No, I mean like I'm sorry to hear you're doing better.
Oh yeah.
'Cause it's not as good for me.
It's kind of like you don't want Kurt Cobain to get better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want him to write some good songs.
Yeah, if
That's
you would
what
have
we need
heard
right
the
now.
album, if he would have survived and you hear the next album, you're like,
Yeah.
fuck, this guy should have blown his brain out.
Yeah, I wish I knew you at like the darkest points of your life.
Oh, dude, it was so bad.
Just
I
to
can't
like
wait for mine.
That's actually like there's like a wisdom to that, to like find a way to be excited about dying slowly of cancer or something. If you could find a way to like be like, I'm so pumped for that. Like when Timothy Leary died, like his view on death is like it's the final trip. Like it's like the biggest trip ever. And
Yeah.
a lot of people think you have like a massive endogenous dump of DMT.
That's why I've always like said I want to experience death. Actually, I don't want my head to explode. I don't want someone to shoot me. I want it to be fairly quick, but I want my brain to shut off like
I've always
naturally.
said the
Yeah.
same thing exactly. I told people like, I don't want to fall asleep and die because that's like boring as fuck.
You're missing out.
Yeah.
You're missing out on the experience exactly, and it's like, and if I fall asleep, I more than likely got shit planned tomorrow. Like I don't want to fall asleep and not wake up tomorrow. You know what I mean? And not follow
Yeah.
through on my plans. But like if something happens throughout my day where it's like an inconvenience
Yeah.
to die, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I got shot in this
Yeah,
robbery. Gone
something
bad.
people are gonna
You know
talk
what I mean?
about.
It's like, oh, that's a fucking experience that you could never fucking, pass up.
Yeah, and it's
Maybe you
something.
could pass that up, but I wouldn't.
I wouldn't pass it up. But it's something also people would talk about.
There was
Yeah.
a thing, I can't remember who brought it up. I think it was probably on a podcast, but there was like a test, and they tested like the types of people where it was like unlucky people versus lucky people. And it's like the lucky people versus the unlucky people were like nothing necessarily distinguished them except their mindset. And like, so they handed them like a newspaper and said, go in through here and count all the pictures. So the lucky people would go in, count the pictures, and they would actually be paying attention. And halfway through it said, if you're paying attention, go ahead and stop here. You've completed the thing. Go ahead and whatever, like instructions. Well, most of the time, the lucky people would stop right there because they were paying attention, and the unlucky people would go, okay, yeah, there's 76 photos, whatever the fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they didn't pay that extra attention to their luck.
That's
you know what I mean?
interesting.
Yeah.
So basically, being unlucky is being a fucking moron that can't read. And just
Maybe. No,
wander
I
through
don't think. I
life
think
and
it's
get
like the
fucked.
task wise. The task
Yeah.
is what you make of it, and like you could think. Okay, so another thing that they did was
I like how David's perspective, but he's kind of right though. Like if you're just not an idiot, you'll probably be okay. And like just
Yeah.
And there was another thing. So like, there's that one, and then there was another thing where it's like they asked people like, "Hey, do you think this is a lucky or unlucky situation? You're at a bank, and you're in line, and all of a sudden there's a robbery and you get shot, but you live. Do you think that's lucky or unlucky?"
Right.
oh, I think
a
it's
glass
definitely
half
lucky to
full or-
live.
Yeah, but be like, no, that's unlucky. I'll go over there minding my own business. I got shot. I had to go to the
Nah, these-
hospital. It was terrible. It was a terrible time.
That's like a retard
No,
point of view because
exactly. It's
you
like-
an enlightened mind understands that there's like how like random events work. You know,
Yeah, it's kind of both.
it's
Like,
going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, you have really, really bad luck in terms of being one of the few people ever shot in a bank, but you have really good luck to survive a gunshot wound.
Yeah,
But that's kind of been like my luck in my life is horrible things happen to me, but like I've always made it out. So like people will be like, dude, you are so fucking lucky. And I'm kind of like, okay. Like you think that's lucky. Like you've just basically had nothing happen in your life. Like it's like, I feel like you're way more lucky. But yeah, I don't know. But there is like a tremendous amount of luck. But it is down to attention. Like when I was driving to work like a couple months ago and the light turns green as I'm like rolling up to a stop and I start to go, but then a car coming the other direction going like 60 miles an hour just keeps going through the red and then just without even braking makes a right turn where I was going to go. And it's just paying attention. I was like, I hear something I shouldn't be hearing right now coming from the right. And I'm going to slow down and just barely miss like getting into an accident.
damn. I guess like the ultimate example of that would be you know those gamblers that make their own luck. They're just really good at paying attention to shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Like,
if you're just
counting cards or
like,
Yeah.
something.
Right now, I'm reading, or I guess rereading Dan Bilzerian's book. But he talks a lot about his like gambling strategy or whatever, and like he wasn't even that really good.
Yeah.
He was more so good at reading people and paying attention to people's tells and like understanding like, oh, the way they play is I can make money off them. The way they play, they suck so bad. Like he didn't even have to be that good. He was just playing against worse people.
you a big fan of Dan Bilzerian.
Well, I wouldn't say big fan.
You read his book a couple of times.
This would be the second time, yeah.
You read a lot though. What are you looking for, David? This dude's out of his mind.
Oh, there it is. It was under my back there.
Mystery solved, baby.
This dude's out of his fucking mind.
Yeah, sorry, I've got addict brain for sure.
Wow. Yeah, that was like a peek into.
Dude, if you could have seen me on heroin, crawling around the room, like finding like little specks of black tar with like a toothpick,
Yeah,
just eyes like so big.
that's what I'm saying. I just got a peek into it, and I got the furthest I've gone into that is like ripping a trash bag apart because I couldn't find my weed.
Yeah.
I have a close friend, and he was addicted to cocaine. Maybe still is. I don't know. I haven't talked to him in a while. But
Yeah.
it was so funny. Just we would always like fucking laugh because he was tripping, like just looking at the peephole, looking at the blinds, just really being like, "Hey, I fucking see you. See that shit right there?" I'm like, "Bro, yeah, it's a shadow. It's not gonna move. You're waiting for it to move. Not gonna move. Just fucking forget about it."
I get that way with weed sometimes a little bit. I get all paranoid, man.
Really?
Internally though, like I'll be like I convince
I get it
myself that
so
I'm
bad.
about to die.
Wow.
I'll have full blown panic attacks.
That's crazy.
Have you ever done cocaine?
No,
Have
Not-
you ever?
Yeah.
You tried it?
not interested.
It's the same level of like paranoia as a really really bad like edible trip or
You
something.
do like a lot of it.
But
Not
you have so much energy and you feel like you are ready to address whatever is about to happen with the full force
false
of
confidence.
yeah, it's insane.
But with me though, when I was doing it, I didn't even do enough really because I'm a big guy. You know what I mean? So I'd have to do a pretty good amount. And so I did like a 20 to myself, and that was like the most I've ever done. And I finally like felt it. Like I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
all right, cool. And then so like whenever we would fucking pass el lonche over here, we're just fucking passing it around. I would maybe take a line or two, and I knew that it wasn't gonna hit me. And my friend was like, my friend had a coke problem, and my other friend, and he was like, "Why do you do that shit if it doesn't hit you?" Like,
Right.
he's like, "I wouldn't
He
put
just
that shit
wants
in my
it.
body.
He
I wouldn't
wants
put
it
that
for
shit in my
himself.
daddy at all. No,
Oh yeah.
no, he's off it completely. This is not the
Oh,
guy
okay.
who's
I
doing
see,
it. Who I'm
I
doing it with. It's a different guy who had a problem with it.
I see.
Yeah, so he was like, if that shit don't even fucking affect you, then why even do it? And I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like, I guess I'm just waiting for it to do it, or like, I'm trying to be fucking cool. I don't know, like, I'm just waiting for it to happen.
Right.
But I guess I knew how much I needed for anything to happen, so it'd be way more than I'm doing, so that the amount I was doing was purposeless. So I was like,
Right.
you know, I'm just good. I'm not good. I just, every time it now came out, I was like, I'm good, or else I'd have to go way over the
Dude,
top.
that's good. The first few times it doesn't do anything for most people.
Really?
And then just at a certain point, you finally get like an intense high. And then from then on out, it's like your brain knows that substance with that taste and that like feeling of it like dripping down the back of your throat. And it's kind of like with alcohol. Like if you're an alcoholic, if you chug a whole bunch of alcohol, you have a massive endogenous dump of dopamine, like cocaine. So when you see alcoholics get so excited when they start like really pounding down drinks for the first time in like 8 hours or whatever, it's it's that same kind of thing. Your brain gets like really really accustomed to it. But
I've been around cokeheads.
yeah,
plenty.
they're the worst.
Yeah, they really are. I had a store manager. I was working at a pizza place,
Oh yeah.
and he and another guy there were just on cocaine all the time, and it got to a point where he would disappear into the bathroom for like an hour at a time, and he did it in the morning where there was like he's working with just women. He's like a huge ex-Marine. He's like working with just women, and he's in the bathroom for an hour, and they're like freaking out. They're like, "Should we call the cops? Like, what's happening? Like, he dead on the floor?" And then after he was in the bathroom, he went outside and just circled the parking lot for like another hour,
Oh, what
and he just freaked them the fuck out. They were just like in there by themselves running the store.
Being circled by a coked
like,
up
like
marine.
just
No.
walking around in a circle?
Dude, I mean like 6'1", jacked,
That's amazing,
Like, he's
man.
That's the kind of guy you don't want on coke for sure.
yeah, covered in tattoos. Like no, like I really like that guy too, but the coke turned him into that.
Oh, dude, it's such a bad. So
Uh-huh.
I barely even did coke, but it's still. I never got deep into coke,
Yeah, my
but
buddies.
it's still the only thing I dream about. I
Really?
dream about like a quest to get cocaine and the taste of it.
Yeah.
And I probably did coke like maybe 20 times, something like that. Like
What does it
not a
taste
lot.
like?
Very, very chemically.
Yeah.
It's
Like tart, like chemically tart. I don't even know. It's like a weird, disgusting flavor. Like you put it on your gums too. You know what I mean?
I love
Sometimes.
I love the flavor. I just like
It's
the
not-
flavor of
it's
alkaloids.
not the worst fucking
I like
thing.
bitter
I mean,
flavor.
I've
I like
definitely-
IPAs. I
I've
like
been-
bitter flavors, I guess.
With that guy and his buddy that were both doing coke, I used to hang out with them through a mutual friend, and I was offered coke maybe like 4 dozen times
Wow.
before like they finally gave up. And I was like, dude, I'm just not interested
He's
at
a
all.
square. Leave him alone.
They were just like, you rub it on your gums. This is really good stuff. Just like taste it. And I was like, I'm not interested. Like I don't want.
Yeah.
Like, I was just there. I was smoking blunts, like back to back blunts. It was like good weed from Colorado.
Nick's a fucking stoner, bro. He doesn't want any of your chemical bullshit.
Yeah, it's smart, man, to stay away
It's
from
just
all
not.
this.
No, I mean, I'm just not interested. I don't
Yeah.
care if you do it. I mean, obviously they were doing it around me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want none of that.
You're around it long enough, you do care if people are
I
doing it. You're
wouldn't-
like, I don't want to be around people on
Yeah,
this
I don't-
stuff.
yeah,
Okay,
'cause, like, I know what it-
stopped doing it because I was like, what was the point? I was like, it's not. It's gross. It's bad for you. And I
Yeah.
don't even get anything out of it.
It's
What
a
am I
good
doing?
thing, man, because like it turns you into a monster. My cousin, when I was a kid, was a cokehead. He was a manager at a Chick-fil-A, and he was making like decent. He was like 19, making maybe like $22 an hour there,
Nice.
and he was mostly buying coke.
That's awesome.
Like 90% of the money he made, he was working 40 hours. He was just doing coke in the bathroom and working all day. Like
That's like an American story.
It's
To like be a
fucking
hard
crazy.
worker for your
yeah,
campaign.
yeah. So the next time you go to Chick-fil-A and you see someone go like really into it, they're like, "My pleasure." You can like you just zone the fuck out.
I just watched an interview of a German blaming America for the cocaine and heroin showing up in Germany. And I was like, you motherfuckers developed this stuff. Like, you made both of
Yeah.
those chemicals.
Yeah, but then we had a little dealings with Afghanistan. To be fair,
Yeah, yeah. What do you think went on there? Do you think that we were, like, black ops funding stuff, like finding a way to make money off heroin? Because I don't think that. I think it's the whole country falls apart if we don't let them have that, so we let it be.
it's been a while. It's been a while since I've looked into it.
Yeah.
But the last time I looked into it, I'm pretty sure I came away with the conclusion, and this is retarded, maybe, I don't know, but the conclusion was that they weren't even like farming heroin until we showed up. That wasn't even their main crop.
Well,
I don't know about that.
Is
Yeah,
that
I don't
not-
either.
I mean, I might be
Because
wrong. Let me look into it.
I'm
There was
curious.
troops stationed, like literally what their station was to guard poppy fields already there. Like,
Yeah, I know I've heard it had been there for a long time, but who knows? I'm thinking
Okay.
my addict history, the black tar that we came in contact with, we were told it was
Really?
first made in Afghanistan,
Afghanistan?
and then
yeah, bro,
processed,
that's like
then
the hub
sent
for
over.
like a bunch of shit, like
Oh.
weed and shit, like fucking.
But that would have been
Afghanistan.
still after we went there. So the point I was making is you still could be right, but I'd be very surprised because as I understood it, even back in like the 60s, that the China white came from China and the black tar came from Afghanistan, I thought, mostly. Not all, but mostly. But I might be wrong.
Yeah, they were probably major players in like the opium wars and stuff.
Actually, I don't know about that. That's an interesting point. I heard some crazy statistic that like half of the generational wealth in Britain is just from the opium wars.
What?
And that's why all of Southeast Asia has such strict drug laws. We all think about it as so draconian that if you like have a little bit of weed or any kind of opiates, even kratom, they like put you away for life, or like at least cane you and imprison you for like 10 years or whatever. But it's all because of the opium wars. Like Singapore, when they were rising and becoming a great, incredible nation, that was something that I remember them talking about.
That's
is like,
crazy.
if anyone who's hard on us about our drug laws needs to go read about the opium wars, because being hard on drugs is about keeping external influences from destroying your native population through chemical means.
Afghanistan first began producing opium in the significant quantities in the mid 1950s to supply its neighbor Iran after poppy cultivation was banned there. So
Wow.
it was started in the 50s.
So it was a more local need back then. That's
Yeah, and
interesting.
there was all kinds of like podcasts that I listened to where they would talk about how they're a U.S. Army or U.S. whatever military was stationed at a poppy field.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
guarding poppy
Guarding.
fields.
And I remember like Alex Jones. I'm sorry, I'm talking over people already. I'm sorry. Okay, am I good so far?
It's okay. Yeah, you guys are doing great. I'm very proud of you.
Thanks. But yeah, like I remember some conspiracy theorists like they're stationed there. This is like to fund black ops operations, and then I looked into like the amount of income, their GDP, and the percentage of it that came from that, and it's like this entire country would fall into total anarchy forever if we shut this down.
Yeah.
Not forever, but
Yeah.
for 100 years.
It's like their main export.
Until they somehow with their geography have an industrial revolution.
Really weird.
They supply 90% of the heroin worldwide.
That's
and we
amazing.
fund the Taliban too. We give them like $20 million.
I mean, they control the state, and we recognize them as the head of the government.
We left a bunch of shit there that they use against us.
It's crazy.
We left lithium deposits over there that we didn't take advantage of when we were there. Now China's moving in.
I'm proud of us for not just taking advantage of stuff like that, though.
I mean, we did probably go in and like ransack their museums and their gold reserves and their whatever weapon reserves and shit like that. But not their lithium deposits. That's good.
Yeah, I wonder. I need to read more about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing with like the emissions stuff. Like if you were able to get rid of the emissions like stuff on a car, you'd be like able to save $10,000 on the price tag, basically.
The whole automotive industry is pretty weird with their whole standards and
Yeah, no, but I was just saying we're kneecapping ourselves because we're like the nice guys, while China's just taking a shit on the rest of the world and doing fucking colonialism in Africa.
For sure.
I've heard that China was even lying about their population numbers because it's so bad about because they have no regards for their people's lives, so it's like
that's the thing. Like the way you talked about it, like they've been around so long, like there's a wisdom to just being realpolitik. There's a truth to that, and there's a dumb idealism to America with like us. You need to let the Gazans like vote, and they vote Hamas. We're like, we just believe in democracy and self-determination and stuff. And then Iraq, like when I was growing up, the left-wing thought on Iraq was just these neocons just want to steal all the oil. What did we do? We didn't steal any of their oil. We tried to prop up a democracy there that totally failed. It's like there's a real idealism behind even our neocons. And for sure there are sociopaths like in the wings going, how do I like make like billions of dollars off of this horror? But the surprising thing about neocons to me is like learning as I got older how much true idealism was behind it and how dumb it was.
I think you're right.
But I don't want us to give that up. Like, I still think like we've had this 80 years of incredible peace because we had this incredibly rich dreamer nation that was like no more taking over countries and stealing their resources. even as we did allow our corporations to move in and just destroy, third world countries and stuff. Like, I'm not saying we're not guilty. There were evil people again in the wings, like rubbing their hands together, trying to find a way to make, print money off other people's suffering. But there is like an idealism, and I think I miss that a little bit.
Fuck that. Did you see Trump flying that B-2 stealth bomber over Putin's head?
Yeah.
No.
Now that's a country. Now that's a show of force. That's how we have a country, by showing the little guy over there that we could blow him up whenever.
Yeah.
While you're standing next to him, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how all that went, but I've heard it kind of didn't go super well. But
Yeah, I heard some.
Did you look into it, Pablo?
A little bit, yeah. I was listening to some stuff, and I was in the middle of like an hour and a half long breakdown and stuff of it, but I didn't get all the way done with it. But it really just depends on, because Putin was giving on a pretty good show and smiling, and he even spoke English, and was getting along pretty good. But people consider that to be like a facade, and it's like this is like your last ditch effort to make amends or get things resolved in a diplomatic way and stuff like that. So there's people saying like this was just a show,
it's just
and
a play.
and things are about to pop off like in the real sense of like America now being directly involved, not just by proxy.
Dude, Putin's a really weird figure. He's like a de facto dictator.
Yeah. The richest man in the entire world just destroyed his country for his own personal gain. Yeah. Have you ever seen that oil baron like confront him directly? Like there's like live TV in Russia. There's a hearing between I forget the name of the Russian oil company, the biggest one, maybe like 15 years ago, something like that. And in the live recording, this oil baron just starts like addressing the extreme corruption he has to deal with
Yeah.
Putin and how much money Putin
I have
takes
seen
in
that.
for himself.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, it's interesting. The guy just got sent away to like a gulag. And then just a couple years ago, because of us like pressuring them, like we'll ease sanctions if you release some of these political prisoners, which purely is just us being like, these could be people that maybe we could influence to take over the regime. But they finally let him out. But yeah,
God,
that
man.
guy's kind of a badass. Like to be on TV with Putin and just be like, you're a fucking monster.
I have heard of some guys who stand up to Putin, and it's like
So fucking
yeah.
I mean, he's the richest man on the planet, you think?
Well, of like he's one of.
Yeah, it's weird because like people say he's the richest known person on the planet, but then
There's a
it's
bunch
like,
of
but if
Saudi princes that don't fucking
Yeah.
Yeah.
advertise
old
their wealth.
money, and the thing about Putin is, I'm like, he doesn't advertise his wealth either. It's not official. We can just tell
He's
how
got
much.
palaces and stuff
He
everywhere.
rolls around in a
Yeah.
fucking like a 2025 Rolls Royce Phantom, like a $300,000 fucking like even probably more
God
$1 million
damn.
car. I
Yeah.
don't know. Like,
That's such a nice car.
yeah, it's pretty.
I've
cool.
heard it's like riding on marshmallows.
I'm sure it's even custom like
Oh,
tricked
That's
out.
what I'm saying.
it's
Like when
all-
I said like 300,000, it's like okay, yeah, but for a regular one, but he's just probably not regular.
Oh,
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah.
It's like a presidential limo, and it's just
Exactly.
his.
You know what I love is that old
Does
Mercedes.
he drive it himself?
I don't think so.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. That old Mercedes S-Class. It's it's like if you're a dictator, this is your car.
Oh, like the boxy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's something so dark. It's like a Grand
Yeah.
Theft Auto 3, the Mafia car that they all drive.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Yakuza freaking
Yeah.
That one.
Mercedes.
Oh, yeah, that one was cool.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I
man.
love that. Was the
Yeah.
Sentinel. That's what it was.
Yeah, the Sentinel.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
my
you would.
favorite car to
Yeah,
drive.
yeah, that's something you'd see in like. Yeah, exactly. Like a Japanese like mob boss doing a hit. Like that's exactly
Yeah,
the
I
type
love
of shit
it.
they're
I love
driving.
Mercedes for that effect. Did you know there's like a thing over there like only the Yakuzas will fucking rock like certain numbers like 333 or like they'll like strong arm the DMV to like get
Really?
certain number plates that will coincide with like rankings and like certain
Interesting.
things. Yeah, so like if you'll see that way you see that car and you're like, oh, for sure, because that plate only has a fucking 3 on it or something. Like, you
That's
know what I mean?
cool.
Like it's like unheard of. And then like same thing in Dubai, crazy specific number plates will go for like more money than the cars that they're on. Like,
Yeah.
$1 billion like hypercars, but like that plate belongs to like the richest sheik in all of fucking whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like because it's a zero or something. You know what I mean? It's just like
Yeah.
Have
random.
you seen the videos from that place where they're just driving like shitbox cars that they just completely like put like engine swap? They're just complete and they're like hitting the rev limiter on them, and they're like just on 2 wheels going 140 miles an hour, and there's a guy hanging out.
Yeah. I've seen crazy shit like
Dude,
that,
they're nuts. Did you?
It's insane.
There's a really good video of a guy doing like that on a beach, and he flips and he just flies out of the car like 40 feet straight into the water. He got so lucky.
It's so dumb, but I'm also like, God, I wish our rich guys had the balls to do like these. Like
yeah.
if we, like if we,
That's what I'm saying, dude. Just
Yeah.
better rich guys. We need better rich guys. I was saying this earlier. I was like, we have some bullshit billionaires probably in the world, like real time. We have like Jurassic Park and Squid Games. Those are some shit situations. Like nobody can make. Like no billionaire has been like, I'm gonna fucking do something sick that's worth it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like Elon, when he gets to Mars, should fucking open up like a sick like amusement park. Or
Yeah,
something.
he's the only one that's doing sick shit with the money.
Yeah,
He-
he's
he
like, we
is.
should do something dope.
Jeff Bezos is like little cuck stuff.
Boring.
Yeah.
Boring
Yeah.
billionaire.
And
Get
he's-
a
there's-
fucking job.
yeah,
Like, you
That's
suck,
true,
bro.
man.
Like,
Yeah, dude, go flip a car or something, dude.
Fucking
yeah, it's kind of
annoying, dude.
badass.
It
Like,
really
the
is
amount of
badass.
bravery on display with those videos. Like,
Do you think insurance companies here, they would never be able to get insurance ever?
no, God, no. And even the crowds, like in those videos, it's like people lining the streets just getting hit by cars, and like
Yeah.
everyone's like, "All right, next." Like they
Yeah.
just don't even give a fuck. It's kind of impressive. It's such a dumb guy brain to be like, "That's impressive," but it is.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah. They are the bros.
yeah, for sure.
No women.
Yeah, yeah. There's no women getting hit by the cars.
No, they're not allowed out of the house without a man.
Yeah.
Wait, that's not true. They just recently were able to drive,
Yeah, they
right?
have.
Yeah.
What's his name? Mohammed bin Salman. Like that was one of the big things.
That's
he
gotta
pulled
be
back.
terrifying.
They got crazy shit over there, dude. Now that's just one other factor. You know what I mean? You got guys driving on 2 wheels and you got girls driving. You know what I mean?
Do you think? No, I bet actually that those women are really good drivers because the social pressure on them has
yeah.
got to be insane. Like if you fuck up or if you're being slow or like in the way,
I told you.
yeah,
Dude, that's
yeah,
what
like
we're gonna.
pull you out of the car and beat you right there.
That's what we're gonna see is like a girl that gets famous for riding on 2 wheels and like.
I hope so. See, this is what I do. I explain something to Pablo, and he hears it in his own way to like be either the victim or to be like, yeah, Nick's calling himself stupid. You know, he like twists it somehow to fit his worldview. It's insane,
Don't you
dude.
have a geography test to go do?
That guy could do
You got-
that.
Geography test. Whatever, dude.
Pablo's a bully.
Are you getting really good at GeoGuessr?
I don't play that much of it, but I'm okay. I mean, I'm okay.
I'm hearing you're like really, really.
Yeah,
good.
was super hyped that you showed him that game, I guess. He was like, oh my god, Nick's really good
Crazy.
at pointing places out on the map.
We're gonna find out Nick is like a secret genius.
No, I found out recently that a lot of the people I'm around don't understand anything about the world. They don't know what like India looks like, what people like from India believe. I told somebody about the caste system from India and how it went on for 3,000 years and it was abolished officially in the 50s and how it's like
Yeah,
it's like the one of the most interesting like case studies of like what that does to civilization.
yeah.
And they were like blown away by it. Like they don't know this shit. They don't know geography. They can't point out fucking Vietnam on a map.
For sure.
I'm sorry that I'm not retarded. I'm sorry that I like to learn.
Yeah.
Okay,
No, you
this
don't-
is
you don't-
all directed at Pablo. I'm just sick of it. I'm sick.
Geography is what you like learning.
No,
You're not
I
like
learned a lot of
perfect
stuff.
statesman.
No, I learned about the world,
We're
bro.
talking about one thing.
I learned about the world.
You learn about geography.
You don't know anything about history. Okay, I learned about geography and history and all that stuff.
Okay, yeah.
So I can like understand the world better. You don't know the fucking world, idiot.
Listen, the world's flat. The sky's not blue. All right. There's a lot of things I know that you don't.
Yeah. Yeah. He's actually like the geocentric model actually makes way more sense. See, do you even know what the geocentric model is, Pablo?
Yeah. I know.
What is it?
I don't want to waste time because everybody probably knows it. You know?
Yeah, we don't need to waste time on
Yeah.
this stuff.
See, this is Pablo's biggest fear. I'm just gonna bully him.
For the first few podcasts, I think you were mad I was bullying you. Now you finally opened up your stride with this game over here. You opened up. He's like,
Yeah.
finally, I'll fucking grill him on. Where's Cambodia, bitch?
Dude, I could tell you where Cambodia is. I bet you couldn't.
I could probably figure it out.
It's right next to Laos.
That's cool.
But that doesn't help you at
You
all,
ever been
idiot.
there?
Have you?
No, but I don't know about it. You just seem to know a lot about it.
Yeah, okay.
On
I'm
a
sorry.
map.
Sorry about that. I like history.
Super gay for Cambodia.
What?
You're super gay for.
No, they deserved what happened to them.
What do you think?
What happened to them?
What do you think of Myanmar? Like pretty soon the
Burma?
UN, yeah.
You mean
Yeah,
Burma?
Sorry. The UN is gonna like decide if that was a genocide, and then pretty soon after that they're gonna decide if Palestine.
You know, I don't actually know anything about Myanmar.
Yeah,
He just knows where it is on a map.
I do know where it is on a map.
yeah. I don't know a whole.
Nick
lot
is
about it.
really, he's just praying one day he gets to be on a or a game show where he gets to answer history questions and geography questions.
It's so funny to think of you on a game show and they're like, you know, where is it on a map? And you're like, you point it out and it's just, your fantasy is it's all the things you know.
Yeah, and
And
it's
then they ask you
nothing
a
I know.
specific question, you're
Yeah.
just sweating bullets, like
Yeah.
super, super.
Yeah, that would actually happen to me, and I would be fucked, dude. They would ask me, yeah, they would ask me like, "What's the capital of Canada?" And I would fold, bro. I'd be like,
Can I show you Cambodia?
I would, Ottawa.
Is it Ottawa?
I think it is Ottawa. Pablo, what's the capital of Pennsylvania?
Capital of Pennsylvania? I don't know. That's a hard one. Oh, capital of D.C., right? No.
Washington D.C.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, good. I was like, wait, no, D.C. is in there.
yeah.
I knew that.
Washington D.C.
I've been there. I should have.
It's like in.
It's Harrisburg.
Oh, it's in its own. No, Washington D.C. is its own district.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's kind of like
yeah.
it's kind of 3 states together.
Yeah, so
What's
it's
it called again?
what
The capital?
of Pennsylvania, Harrisburg.
Harrisburg. I was gonna say something.
I wouldn't have
like
gotten that right.
Morristown.
I was just being a
I was
dick.
wearing. I knew it was like a burg or a
I was
town.
no, I'm just from Pennsylvania, so I was being a dick to you. I'm
I would have
sorry.
been the dumbass saying, "Is it Philadelphia?" I don't remember.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised.
That's not me.
That's Nick.
I'm not.
Oh, no,
I'm not from West
Philly.
Philadelphia.
Nobody really cares where you're from. If you say Philly, they'll be like, "Oh, cool."
Well, you're an illegal, so
I am an illegal.
yeah. No. I hope ICE comes here and takes Pablo away.
Get me.
Yeah, come kick down your fucking door. I hope they take your
They
mom.
deport me if they can't catch me.
I hope they take your mom.
That's-
They take my mom.
That's so funny because you're talking about like setting up a militia yourself for those
Border guard,
purposes,
yeah.
and you're like, but they can't catch me. It's like you set up an organization that comes after you.
What's up,
Yeah.
fools?
It's just like the most manly thing ever. The
They
most
can't hunt us
manly
if we're hunting
illegal.
ourselves.
Yeah.
That's how American I am. Like I create a militia to run away from, and we're like, yeah, you belong here.
Yeah.
You are one of us.
That's true. That's true. If you shot at me with a gun, I'd be like, "Are you an American?"
Yeah.
That's just how we say howdy.
No,
I love that we have the Second Amendment.
Yeah.
I am on the left, but I
Ew.
love that.
America.
I'm a
yeah.
very moderate leftist, but yeah, like
I hate you for it.
yeah, I can tell.
I'm an extreme right, far right fascist. I'm a white nationalist. I think I think you should all go home, back to where you're from.
Yeah.
Except for me and David are cool, but Pablo, you probably shouldn't be here, man.
I barely wanted to show up lately, so
No, I.
I can take off.
Well, that hurt my feelings. No, I just mean like you.
Whatever, I feel like-
I just mean you don't belong in my white America.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, we could do this via Skype. I think I could go back to.
Yeah, no, but we should just be with our own. I've been listening to a lot of Nick
Fucking our own
Fuentes.
family members.
Keep it pure.
Yeah, I've been
Close that
Keep it
homegrown
pure
shit.
and ancestral.
listening to a lot of like Nick Fuentes and Charlie Kirk and stuff. They know what they know what's up.
You know,
Yeah.
I could notice by your posters.
Yeah, my "Don't Tread on Me" poster, and I also have a femboy up on the wall next to a shotgun. Yeah, that
So-
femboy's got many layers.
He also has a few more that we shouldn't say.
Yeah, it does look like
This
it's
is
kind of
good.
glazy. Like
Yeah,
been just
yeah,
firing off.
yeah, it's all ripped up. Yeah, what else do I have on the walls?
God hates fags.
God hates fags. Yeah, well, I'm actually
Women
with.
our property.
I'm actually in the Westboro Baptist Church. Yeah,
You're going to hell.
yeah.
That's one of the flex. You're going to hell.
God hates fags, dude.
You're just fucking the whole family trying to become the new patriarch of the Westboro Baptist
Dude,
Church.
they'd be so sick to
And
end.
so many of the things you say are like new slogans, like,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
I mean,
I wouldn't
it's in
introduce you
jest.
to any of my gay friends or family.
What do you
I'd just be too scared. You'd be like too aggressive towards them.
really?
sexually aggressive, like directly.
No, but David's had that experience with me where
Yeah.
I'm too aggressive.
Fucked?
No, yeah, yes, I'm too aggressive around.
Super sexually aggressive. It's very deeply.
Yeah,
disturbing.
I'm too aggressive around extremely like liberal people.
Yeah,
I
he
guess.
just gets like raging hard-ons. Just,
No, but I think I'm like fairly liberal.
yeah.
I don't think I'm like actually like a right-wing guy.
No, I,
You're okay with outing me as a pedophile at a family party for some reason?
that's pretty bipartisan.
Yeah, that's
No,
pretty
I'm just-
bipartisan, and it was funny, and everyone laughed. So we went to a Halloween party with like a bunch of children were there, and it's a coworker that we don't know that well, because she doesn't talk to us that much, and we're just like hanging out there, and how did it go, Pablo?
Well, so we're there, right? And then I mistake somebody for someone else, right? I think I know. We're like the whole thing is just we get there, and then Nick says that I can't remember the exact joke that he said, but I don't even remember what you said exactly. It's I don't want to make it worse than it was.
All right, I think
It was more like
So
like,
there's
what are you saying right
there's more setup to it a little bit. So basically, there's like it's like a Halloween party, a family thing. There's like a bunch of kids there, and we don't know anybody there. And they say, hey, we need.
Well, we know two people there.
Yeah, we know two people there, and there's like maybe 50 people, and we.
That'd be funny if Nick knows two adults and Pablo knows two of the kids.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
You guys don't realize. It's
So-
different.
So they say, hey, there's two people here that don't know anybody here. So let's have them. One of them judge this kid's Halloween party costume contest, and I go, yeah, that's more Pablo's thing, but like,
Yeah,
and there
it
was
way more aggressive than
it
that.
was-
It wasn't.
yeah.
Pablo's thing. It was more like, oh well, Pablo's into little kids. He can do that, or something.
yeah, something
And,
like that. And
it
dude, there
like,
was
we're like, what the fuck?
there was like a pause, like a beat of silence, and then everyone started laughing. But in that silence, I started
The
sweating.
whole time, like there was people at the party that thought we were a gay couple,
Yeah,
and then Nick just totally throws me under the bus.
I
Like,
called him a pedophile.
yeah, like, and I'm over here like, what?
Dude, in that pause where there's nothing happening, I started sweating. I was like, I was like, I have to leave. Yeah, we'll just bleep. We'll bleep the
You
name.
decide what of this is
I don't
okay
care.
to be. Because you're not if you were a real pedophile, you'd be like sweating bullets.
How do
just
we-
us
yeah,
even
I'm not-
talking
yeah,
about
I'm
this.
not-
Dude, I thought I ruined the party. I thought I was like, oh fuck, me and Pablo are gonna have to leave.
I fucking
So-
judged the fucking kids.
He
I was
did
like,
judge the
yeah, I
kids.
did really good. And then
I j-
people got mad. They were like, "Oh, you're a fucking asshole. I was like, yeah, well, your kid's not good enough.
Yeah, your kid's not hot. I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you.
I really did put effort into the fucking shooting. I judged the adults too, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, it wasn't just the kids. It was
So
the
people
adults.
were mad about how you judged.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The adults,
Dude,
yeah,
what
they
a
Adults
used.
were more,
nightmare.
and then, but like some adults were mad about the kids too. They were like, "You didn't fucking choose my kid." Like,
Wow.
So funny.
Dude, what a burden to be placed on. Like,
Yep.
you have to
So, I'm
be judging all these
preconceived-
kids.
And I called him a
and called
pedophile.
You could see
pedophile.
a gay pedophile lumberjack.
And you
who
stayed
said-
cool.
Yeah.
Like, were you cool? Like, were
Whole
you
time,
just
yeah,
like,
cool as a
whatever?
cucumber.
Yeah,
I-
you're
No,
not
no.
sure.
When I called him a pedophile, I looked over and I see his like head in his hands, his face in his hands, and he's shaking his head.
It is so funny.
And I
to-
just rolled with it and
He
took
did.
those kids out. To the car.
Yeah, he got one of those kids got really lucky.
They won the real prize. And
Oh.
that's not good.
yeah,
That's not good.
yeah,
Children are sacred.
Yeah, children.
They're
are
the
sacred.
future.
He
They're the
just licked
future,
his
you know?
lips when he said
They're
sacred.
the future.
Yeah, there's
Oh.
something off about this guy. No, it's
No, it is so funny though. I'm sorry. What I was trying to say is, it's like they think you're gay, and then it's like people always like overcompensate when it's like you and your guy friend show up to a party and people think you're gay, or you think that they do. Then you have to be like, really graphic, talking about pussy or whatever.
But the thing, they
And
didn't
Nick
think
is
that,
just like,
though.
dude, we're not gay. This guy fucks little kids. Like, that's so funny.
But see, that's the thing is they had no preconceived notions of us being gay until Nick brought it up that we were gay. And
No.
Oh, you
then,
brought it up.
Yeah, of course I did.
Bringing up
Damn,
that,
dude, the burdens you place
Of
on
course
your
I
and
did.
then,
This
yeah.
is why I didn't invite you to the birthday party.
Dude, I'm a nightmare to be around because I do it for the bit. Like, if the bit's funny, it's funny and it works. I don't care how awkward it's gonna make it.
This is the question I have, and I'm sorry to be a parent in this moment, but did the kids overhear this joke?
I mean,
Yes.
They're around. They're
Yes.
all around.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I didn't outright say pedophile. I just implied that Pablo likes looking at children,
Okay.
and that's how I
It
implied
wasn't
it.
like, yeah, oh yeah, Pablo fucks kids. That's not what he said.
Yeah.
He was like
Yeah.
more like he's like, oh yeah, this is definitely Pablo's
Yeah.
speed. Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. If you want someone to look at these kids, that's Pablo's
But
speed.
see, the thing is, the bit that he won't get rid of is like, I will fuck anything from like, unborn fetus to like, it's weird fucking an 18-year-old or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I call Pablo a pedophile.
Yeah, like it's a
all the
pedophile
time.
for like everything. It's just a wide range, and there's just,
I'm constantly like telling people this guy fucks kids.
yeah. So I'm just like, I don't know, I don't do that. But he's just gonna tell you that.
It's so funny though.
It's not funny. It's not that funny.
It's pretty funny. You hang out with me. It's funny.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad for laughing so hard because it is very funny, but
It's at my
I would be,
expense,
I'd
and-
be furious. Like, I would be really upset.
I'd be really happy if someone did that to me. That's what that's why I'm saying golden rule.
I
Because
have
if someone
no
did that to me,
problem.
I would laugh so fucking hard.
Yeah, I have no problem for it doing like, for people doing that to me and like making jokes and like I don't mind being the butt of the joke, just because I feel like I'll be honest, whatever. Like if
Maybe it's just having kids.
I don't think. Here's the thing. I don't think that makes Pablo the butt of the joke. The butt of the joke is that I'm a fucking insane asshole for saying that. Like, I'm crazy.
Yeah, but like 1 out of 1,000 people are like, that guy's probably a pedophile. Like, that's probably like some
Yeah,
like
maybe.
number.
I'm
of-
sorry, Pablo. I'll stop calling you a pedophile to people.
I mean,
but that 1 out of 1,000 are probably so like.
it's not.
I don't
it's
wanna
not-
make you
I'm
feel
not
like
so
I'm-
worried. I'm not
I'm-
worried about it. It's not. There's no.
Yeah, but
I'd be worried about it because I have kids.
Yeah.
So it'd be like someone's calling, Child Protective Services.
I just don't want Pablo to feel like I'm making him the butt of the joke. I'm sorry, buddy.
I that's the only thing I have is making myself the butt of the joke. I've made self-deprecating jokes so much so.
Me
where
too, man.
I'm just like, I don't. It's not a big deal to me. And that's where I think like things really do come into play. Like when what was it? Sometimes people they'll get called out on something as a joke, and they'll get way too fucking mad about it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're just like, like, what the fuck? You know, like, if you'd be like, you're a fucking loser, but I'm not a fucking loser, bro. Like, clearly you think you're a fucking loser, like, or something along those lines, you know?
Yeah.
You're like the definition of a loser.
Yeah,
to react that
for
way.
sure.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? Like, calm down. So if it's like, and it's like, I'm not saying like I don't overreact or react to me being you calling me a pedophile, you know, because I feel like I do. Like, just fucking chill out. But I also at the same time, like, I know it's a bit, and I know I gotta fucking relax on it. But it's like I can't. I'm not gonna lean in. Well, I'll lean into it to a point.
He
but
does.
It's like,
That's why it's so funny.
but it's for the bit too. I can't not like.
That's why I love Pablo so much, because like no matter what, me and him will go in on the bit together.
Yeah.
Even lies, like I'll like we've lied to a friend just for the bit together. It's so fun. Like as soon as he lies or as soon as I lie, instantly we pick up on it and we're just lying for each other, and we go.
We know that didn't happen.
Yeah, yeah, and we go like really far into it, and then
Very funny.
I'll be like, Pablo, that's a really fun bit, but we have to stop.
You guys should like start the first like ISIS affiliated improv troupe.
What the fuck?
The two of you just
What?
travel
What
around
does
the
that
world.
even mean?
What are you talking
Are
about?
are we dressing
Just
up like
as
the
a
Taliban
joke,
and
you-
doing
you,
like
like,
flash mobs? Like, what are you
join-
talking
You
about?
join ISIS.
Can we
And
join,
start.
dude? We can't. Can you join ISIS without just being immediately arrested here?
Oh, dude, I
Oh,
shouldn't have
yeah,
even
there's a
joked about
fucking-
this because like Nick's already taken it seriously. It's like, is this
No,
possible?
no. I'm just I'm wondering like
Oh,
what.
yeah, they recruit online.
What's the
and
logistics
stuff,
of
like,
this? Yeah, but if you were to out and loud say,
Oh,
I support.
We often like to think that the way to become a good person is to look within, find one's true self, the sort of natural self that we have. And once you've found that self, that natural thing that you are, the goal is to be sincere and authentic to that true self. So if we stick to what we naturally are meant to be, the gifts that we're naturally endowed with, that's how we can be a sincere, authentic person.